Hi, I'm Evie, and I'm going to be presenting my story, Warbler's Adventures. So the story starts out where Warbler is just in her home, peacefully playing her piano. Ah, so peaceful, she says, as she just plays her piano as something that she likes to do every day. Then she notices that there's snow that starts to fall. Huh? Snow? How's that in here? She's inside, so it's very confusing. Warbler gets up and she starts to look around at all of the little snowflakes that are popping up. We're indoors, aren't we? How is it snowing? So she's very confused. And then whoosh, the blizzard rushes in and it starts to snow everywhere around her. So it's like approaching her and flying towards her, this giant blizzard storm. And she's like, ah, what's happening? And so then the blizzard overwhelms her as she's holding up her arm. I can't see. There's too much snow. And so the blizzard rages through the room, destroying all that's around her. She tries to walk, but she's stuck still. So cold. So she's trying to get through this snow, this big blizzard that's just in her house. And so she falls backwards, taken aback by the blizzard, and she just can't fight back. Ah, help! She screams out. And so then she falls hopelessly as the snow continues to fall around her, and this storm just rages through her living space. So eventually, the storm comes to a stop, and then she hears a voice. Hey, can you hear me? And so then she looks up to see this hand that's offered to her. Huh? And so she sees a man offering his hand to her. Hey, are you all right? And so then Warbler is speechless and in shock, but he helps her up. Here, let's get you out of that snow. You must be cold, he says as he starts to help her up out of the snow that she's been buried in. As Warbler gets up, she notices piles of snow around her because she hadn't even noticed because she was all caught up in the moment. No, no, she remarks. And so Warbler's at a loss. She's looking at her destroyed home covered in snow, just piles and piles of snow around her. Well, what do I do? My home, it's ruined, she says. Let's get you somewhere warmer for now. You can rest at my place. It's not far, he says, as he's like helping her up. And she's just very distressed about the entire situation. So then Warbler waves her hands, afraid of being a burden. Well, what? No way. I couldn't bother you to do something like that for me. All right, then. So without warning, he picks her up and throws her onto his shoulders. It's decided. We're heading to my place. So she's taken off guard by his kindness. But then he points off into the distance. I live up on that hill. Shouldn't take long until we get there. So Warbler, reluctant at first, appreciates his generosity and heads out with him with her newfound friendship. And they head off to Francis's home. And that is my story, the pitch that I have for my first scene. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about it. Thank you.